Well, I finally got this Happy Mail from Lisa. She mailed it on the 3rd, and this is the 20th. We really thought it was just gone, and it is really beat up. Well, there's a tracking number, but she couldn't find it, so I'm going to open this up, and we're going to see what she sent. Let me get this open. I'll be right back. Okay, I have it open, and I looked and I thought, what is that? And she says, if you're wondering what the napkin holders are for, I put my 2-ounce paint bottles in them that I am using. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, those are heavy. Trying to see how what she's. I'll figure it out. I don't know. I'll have to ask her what 2-ounce paint bottles that she's using. Maybe like this. And they sit in there, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that's cute. It's a little strawberry pot with homespun. That's cute. That'll hang cute on a peg. And she also, Lisa has an Etsy shop. It's TLC's Handmade Hayloft. I went in and looked one day. She has some nice stuff. TLC's Handloft. If I can Handmade Hayloft. If I remember, I'll link it down below. Okay. Oh, there it is. TLC's Handmade Hayloft on Etsy.com. Okay. And she said she's going to send me some paint inlays because I'd never used them. And she was telling me how to use them. And there's rabbits. Okay. I haven't used them, so I'll have to. I have seen people use them, but I don't pay a lot of attention because I don't have them. Holy moly. I guess that's one. And that's one. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Back over here. Just paper in between each one. I'll put them back that way too. Some more blue. Those are pretty. I'm going to give it a shot. I don't know what on, but I'm going to do it. Oh my goodness. Looky, there's some molds. Oh my goodness. Strawberries. That is nice. Okay, it has leaves and strawberries and the little flowers on the strawberries. I love that. I love molds. I forget to use them, but I like them. Oh, there's reindeer just in time. Reindeer and bells. I like that. Okay, then there's something. Oh, it's a crow. That is nice. That's a crow. And she did suggest that I use resin on these so I wouldn't pull my hair out. So that's what I'll do. Somebody got some of these the other day. Oh, I know. The Silver Farmhouse. She got some and she absolutely loved them. Oh my. No wonder. No wonder she liked these. Well, I'll have to go through them. I definitely like that rooster. They're like pictures. Oh, look at the kitty. Well, I do want to go through every one of them, but, oh, a donkey. I have donkeys. The little sheep, cow, and there's some pigs, some ducks, another sheep. That's cute. I have black cows. I have little black cows with white noses. Oh, I'm probably going so fast you don't see them, but okay. And then there's a horse. I'll put these back in later. I like those. There's this tissue over there. Okay. These are nice. I can use those on different things. Cute. Oh, I like those. Should get those. I wonder. I like those. Oh my goodness. Is that not? Ooh, I knocked the camera. It's the kindest regards. Oh, I love that stamp. Oh, that's going to be beautiful on backgrounds. Oh, Lisa, thank you for all this. I don't know if anything in here was missing. I don't know if you'll remember or not. But at least this, the box did get here. Even though it took over 2 weeks and it was beat up, it's here and I love everything in it. So, thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate you saving up and putting this box together for me and sending it to me. That's special. It really is. And I really do appreciate it. All right, let's get on into my craft video. In this video, I'm going to be using scrap wood. I've been out to the garage and found me some pieces I can use. And this here, I have a whole bunch of these different sizes. It's the groove, the tongue and groove wood that you put together. My husband done a saddle tack room for someone, and he brought me home. He actually brought me home quite a few of these pieces, so I'm trying to use them. I've used them before, but I'm going to make a sign, and it's going to go on my gate coming into my front yard, little tiny yard. But first thing I'm going to do is just give it a coat of the antiquing wax. And I'm using the folk art. And then I'll let that dry. And then I'll choose a background color for it. Oh, and I wanted to share with you. I made some, or I dehydrated some apples and oranges. And I think they turned out really well. My oranges are bright colored. And my apples worked real well. They look good. So I just done this in my dehydrator and I put it on. I started out with the highest setting and I thought they were starting to turn, a little brown spots. So I turned it down one setting. I don't remember what it was. And it took probably about 12 to 14 hours in the dehydrator. I think they turned out really nice. Now, my antiquing wax is dry. And I'm going to put some, what I'm using is Old Parchment by Ceramcoat. And I'm just going to put that on there and let it dry. And then I'll put my stencil on. And I'm trying to figure out what color I want to use for the wording. I made my stencil in Silhouette software. Designed it in Silhouette software. And cut it out with my Cameo, of course. And it's just a vinyl. It's not a permanent stencil. I mean, I won't be able to reuse it. But I'm going to finish putting this on there. I may need 2 coats. I'm not sure. But I'll see. Alright, this is dried. And I took my little finger sander here and just went around the edges and a little bit in the middle. And now I am going to put my stencil on. And this is going to hang on my gate coming into my yard, my front yard. Whoa. Oh, crud. I better be careful. Okay. Now I've got to try to get this on there even. I really need something to prop that up on so I can see what I'm doing. I don't want to go by the... trying to figure out what to go by. It looks okay on the ends. I'm trying to go by the bottom of the board. I think that's going to do it. I hope. Okay. Set that aside. I'll burnish this down on there so it stays. And it says, please keep gate closed no matter what the chickens say. Because when they get in my front yard, they eat my flowers. And then they get up into the pots and they dig till there's nothing left. Last year, I can't remember why we had to let them in up here. I just don't remember. But I let them in. And I let them stay. And I didn't have a flower left. And this year, when I went out to plant my flowers, I had to put all new dirt in. Potting soil, there wasn't anything left in them. I got in there and dug. Oh, look what I did. I've got to pay attention to what I'm doing. And I'll need to wash that right there so I don't get too much paint and bleed under. All right, I'm going to save that piece because I can reuse it. It's still sticky. And it looks like when I pull it up, it might pull up some paint because I didn't let my paint really cure. I let it dry and then put this on there. But it's supposed to be rustic, so it's going to be fine. Sometimes that happens and I like it better. So I'm hoping this is one of them. And I'm going to use Apple Barrel English Ivy for the lettering. And then for the chicken prints and the chickens, I'm going to go black on that. Put this out here. And I'm going to use a makeup sponge. I'm going to dab it in there. And then I'm going to make sure it's not really loaded. And I'll dab it on easy, and I'll just use more coats to darken it, because I do not want it to bleed. So I'm going to continue on and cover this whole thing, and I'll probably have to give it 2 or 3 coats. Like I said, I don't want my sponge too wet. Alright, I'll finish this up. And I'm going to put the chickens and the footprints in, the footprints in black. And I'll come back when it's time to pull it up. And I wanted to say, while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk. I've had a few of you saying you wished you could had a place like, to post what you've done. Well, I found out that on YouTube, if you go to my channel and you click into my channel, and up above there's a place that's called community. If you go into that community, you can use that and you can post your pictures there, and I'll have them and everybody will be able to see them that way. But I wanted to let you know, if anybody has trouble finding it and wants to do it, I can show you on my computer in a video what to do. But I wanted to tell you, you can post your crafts there, and I would love to see them. Oh, I'm finished and I'm ready to pull it off, and hopefully I didn't get heavy-handed with the paint. So far, it's looking pretty good. It's not pulling the paint off too bad. Okay, it looks pretty good. I'll have to weed out between the chicken's legs and all my letters. And then I'll probably just stretch it just a little bit and go over it with some wax. And I've got to drill my holes, because I have to put some wire on. I have to have a way to hang it. Okay, I'm using my finger sander with a really fine grit. And I'm just going over it a little bit, not a lot. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that right there good. I don't even know if y'all can tell I did, but I can see it. And now, I think instead of using a dark wax, I'm just gonna get my Min Wax Special Dark, and that will seal it, and put that on there. Okay, and here is my Min Wax, and it's called finishing wax, and it's a special dark. It's dark brown, but it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it does seal your project. It doesn't change it a whole lot. That's what I use when I just don't want it too dark. Now I'm going to wipe it back a bit. I just want to make sure it's all good and covered. Just a little bit. And that looks good. Okay, now I need to drill my holes and get me some wire so I can attach it to my gate. Y'all see that sign? You see that? You can't come in. Stop trying to pick my toes. Stop it. All right, I have 2 pieces of board. Those 2x4s, and this one is 4 3/4 long, and this one was 9. And I've made some images to go on it. So I have my Mod Podge, and I am going to put that on my block. And I don't know why I printed these out. It looks like on cardstock. I don't know. So, may not. I'm going to have to hold it. It's wanting to curl up on me. Boy, is it wanting to curl up. It's stiff. Okay, I'm going to hold this down for a while. And then I'm going to put some on that and do the same thing. And there's what's going to go on that one. Okay, I haven't put the Mod Podge on top yet. I sanded the edges and there was some white showing. So I am taking the distressing in walnut and going around the edges. And I'm going to do, as you can see, there's white. I'll do that to both of them. And then I'm going to Mod Podge over the top to seal it in. And start gathering things up to see what I can find to put a little something else to this. And I did want to say, I sprayed my image with hairspray so my ink wouldn't bleed. Okay, I've pulled some things out I'm thinking I might use. I went ahead and made a bow because I'm pretty sure I'll use that. And then I have this little doily that I thought I might use. Don't want it hanging too much down on my picture. Okay, that is with it. And there's without. I kind of like it without. I'm not sure. Anyways, I have got all this stuff pulled out. I've got some pip berries. I've got a little sunflower, a star, or some jingle bells. And then I made a tag. And I have a little pin to put the tag on. Rusty, this type. And I have a different star in case I want to use it. So what I'll do is just start. First off, I got to figure out if I'm going to use the doily or not. I think it just kind of covers stuff up. I think I like it without it. Even though it's a cute idea, I think I like it without it. And then which side of the bow? Okay, I'm going to start putting this together. I'm not going to put anything on the larger block. I'm leaving it alone. I've got it. Both of them are coated now with the Mod Podge on top. They're sealed. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to use the flower, because it just really goes with that. There's flowers, sunflower on it. And then I'm going to start using some pip berries, I think. And I'm pretty sure I've probably used this star, like, right up in there. Well, let's stand it up. But I'm going to start piddling with it. And this is the stuff I have out that I'm going to use. And when I have it done, I'll come back and show you, because it'll take me a while pulling and tucking constantly. Okay, here's what I have so far. I did have, that's not hooked. I had the sunflower there. And I don't know, I just didn't care for it. So I made a wood button. And I think I like that. And then I tried using the tag. I didn't care for it. So I just hung the star off of this type of little pin here. And I'm thinking about painting this to sit there. I think that looks cute once it's painted. I think that'll look really cute. So that's where I'm at so far. I'm going to finish it up.